Previously on Survivor. A mind, body, and soul-inspired relay race left only the body tribe safe, while allowing Madison to find her tribe's hidden immunity item. Over on the mind tribe, the Fab Five fumbled as the tribe voted to save Sabrina and send Colin packing. At Sole, tensions from the Bro Night helped solidify an alliance between Adam, Cassidy, Ryan, and Lindsay as they voted with Zach to get rid of Becca, leaving Jemiah on the wrong side of the vote. 17 are left, who will be voted out tonight.
So, it's maybe an hour after Tribal, and my whiteboard can speak for me a little bit. I am so fucking thrilled, you have no idea. Okay, so the vote went exactly how I expected it to, with the slight complication of Jemiah being a little backstabber, and voting for me instead of Becca. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I didn't tell him to vote anyone else, but he claimed he wasn't gonna vote me. But hey, water on the Camel's bridge. I am fucking thrilled to be here. I am in a good, dare I say, great spot right now. Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to the 4th challenge here. Feeling pretty good about where I stand with my tribe. I met up with Sabrina yesterday just as like a fun little hangout, and I felt really good about that. She's said really good things about where she feels about us as an alliance. She didn't really seem as close to Lydia, which either is a ploy or she really isn't under Lydia's control as much as I thought she was. I think she feels in a better spot with me and Carl. We'll see. I'm still not really sure how prevalent me and Carl's relationship is, like how well known it is, basically. But we'll see. I can feel a tribe swap in the air. I would be so surprised if we don't have a tribe swap before today's challenge. So hopefully I'll be happy with how the numbers work out and the challenge will go well today and I won't have to be stressed this week.
Welcome back, everyone. We are now officially down to 17. Body, you're getting your first look at both the Soul Tribe and the Mind Tribe. Becca voted out from Soul Tribe, and Colin again voted out from Mind Tribe. Holly, how does it feel being off a week, especially on the double tribal?
I feel great. I'm hoping that we can keep up this winning streak. I know it's only one, but I'm also kind of nervous though because I feel like I haven't thought about Survivor as much as everyone else has the past week, so just gotta make sure we all have our heads in the game.
I love it. Jemiah, first tribal council, how did it feel?
The worst thing that's happened this semester. But you just have to go through, it's just gonna happen anyway, and you just have to go through this.
And Carl, second time I traveled, do you think your core 5 versus these other 2-6 is strong enough?
Yeah, I feel like we've got a great group. I mean, we've had a really good team unity the whole time. We were right there in the last challenge, and I feel like we're going to do a great job today.
All right. Okay, so are you guys ready to hear your next immunity challenge?
Yeah.
So for this immunity challenge, there will be 2 winners, so no double tribal. 1 loser who will be going to double tribal, and someone will be the 5th person voted out of this game. Before I explain the challenge, you will have to choose 3 of your teammates to be actors and 3 of your teammates to be guessers. All right? 3 actors, 3 guessers. Mine, someone has to do both. So, for this challenge, it'll be half and half, 12 rounds of charades, and then 8 rounds of word gab. Charades, so Carl, for instance, would step up, he would pick an action from the thing, and only the mind tribe will guess. If they get it right, they get a point. If they don't, they don't. Then body will go, and then soul will go. We'll do that for 12 rounds. So that means 4 points, 4 points, 4 points. Makes sense. All right, for mind gab, 1 person from each team will step up and they'll also draw from the bucket. It'll be a word. For instance, Christmas. Carl would say tree. Joe would say ornament. Ryan would say Hanukkah. You guys will have to guess what word they're referring to. If they say the word, that team is automatically, they can't get the point. Alright? So pay attention to the word. Because there's some double things and stuff like that. Does that make sense? We will have 8 rounds of that. So that means 8 points possible because there'll be 3 at a time. Ready? Ready, set, go. And stop. Alright. And that is correct. 1 point for mine. Alright, body, you ready? Owen, your time starts now. Five seconds. Stop. And answer. Milking a cow is correct. 1-1. Alright, so you ready? Cassidy, your time starts now. And stop. Crash will not count. The correct answer was getting hit by a car. 1-1-0. We will go back to mine. Right. Mind, are you ready? Sabrina, your time starts now. And stop. Alright, answer. Changing a diaper is correct. 2-1-0. Next person. Madison going for body tribe. Body tribe, Madison, your time starts now. And stop. Falling a cap, hailing a cap, same thing. 2, 2, 0. Good job. Jemaya, can you take off skills? You see it? Alright. You got it? Alright. Jemaya, your time starts now. And stop! You guys get that? Passing notes, that is incorrect. The correct answer was first date, or going on a date. Alright. We will go back to Sole, just so the order is different. 2, 2, 0, Ryan, you're up. 2 more rounds of this. Alright. Ryan, are you ready? Ryan, your time starts now. Stop. Someone needs this point. Caught cheating is correct. Soul gets their first point. They're on the board. Joe, are you ready? And you can go. And stop. Studying is correct. 3, 1, 2. 10 seconds on the clock. Lydia, your time starts now. And stop. Going to the bathroom, that will count. Running to the bathroom, same thing. 3, last round for charades. Alright, time. Sabrina, your time starts now. Stop. That is incorrect. We were looking for putting on a fitted sheet. Making a bed is different than putting on a fitted sheet. I'm making that call. 3, 3, 1.
That was the most specific thing ever.
What?
Good. Alright, Madison, your time starts now. Stop. Walking a pillow was correct. Top one. Good acting. Good acting. 3, 4, 1. Good acting. Going the second time. Last time. That's it. You got it. Let's go. Ready? Go. And you're good. Flossing is correct. That's a good workaround. All right. 2, 4, 3 is the current standings. Remember, one tribe will be going to tribal council.
Feeling great. Body tribe's going off. I'm proud of every member of my group. Like, we're dope as. Can I swear? No.
Sure, I mean, we'll censor it.
Yeah, we're dope as fuck. Like, every one of us is like OP. Like, second, I think we've been like in the lead the whole time today, so there's no stress about that. Yeah, I'm happy. I heard a little thing about like switching teams soon or whatever, but like that's gonna be a little issue. But other than that, like, I'm happy with my tribe and everything we're doing. Like, hope we get a dub on Sunday.
So we're pretty happy with how this challenge just went. It would have been nice to win. We were like really close to winning this one too. But like, it's just nice to not go back to tribal, especially because we really like everybody that we have now, and hopefully even if there is a swap, we'll be able to somehow stick together, stick it out.
Okay, so body tribe bodied another challenge, obviously, but you know, about my little mix-up, apparently I don't know Harry Styles' songs at all. I thought he sang about strawberries, not watermelon. So yeah, there's that screw up. But it's nice to have, like, you know, a few days of no stress and no, like, thinking about who we're kicking off and whatnot. Yeah, good challenge. We kind of had some very dumb moments, but we saw it there.
So it definitely sucks to have to go to tribal twice in the same weekend, but I think that a lot of people on the tribe's team, a lot of the people on the tribe have their head in the same spot right now. So as much as it sucks, I feel okay about it.
What's up, guys? It's Owen again. I looked for the idol for like 30 minutes in the same spot because the clue is basically the same. Yeah, I know it's near the dome and near the globe. I'm pretty sure Holly has it at this point because she's competitive as fuck. I saw her after the last 2 challenges. She, ran straight towards the clue, or like where she thought it was. And today, where is she at? I was the only one out there, and Mike just came, so he definitely doesn't have it. But yeah, Holly's definitely got the idol, but I think I low-key played this perfectly because I'm with Holly all the way, and I already told Holly that bullshit story about Mike, and I low-key feel bad lying to him, to his face, that I'm like with him all the way, because I'm not. But yeah, that's all from me. Hopefully we win Sunday so I don't have to deal with Tribal, but if it does come to Tribal, it's probably Jason or Maddie that's gonna go.
First, I ran into Owen today when I was looking, and I was like, oh, so he definitely hasn't found it. But he was really trying to put it on Holly when I was talking to him. And then I went to look myself still, and he was looking exactly where I thought it was. And I know that because he left a little present, if I can find it. So in the challenge, he got the milking a cow thing. He dropped that right in front of the hedge. So I know he looked right there. So it's possible that he has it. This is good for me because say we don't end up swapping next week and we lose, I got ammo to pin Owen right to the fucking idol. And he's been throwing my name out. And I got a plan to get him out. If we're gonna tribe as a 6, I have a plan to 3-2-1 his ass and get him out, and hopefully I still look good with both Holly and Joe and Madison and Jason. No need to think about that right now though, since we're not in that situation yet.
So I was just out idol hunting. We got our second clue last night. Almost went out last night. Yeah, but anyways, I was checking my bird library because I checked there before, but obviously not thorough enough. I feel so dumb. I totally forgot that the study abroad office is in bird. I've literally been there. But anyways, I got to bird. I was walking around the outside, making my way to the back corner. So the outside of where the abroad office is. Where there's a bunch of piles of rocks, so dumb. But I found wrapped up in this and in a yellow bag for the Mind Tribe, I found what I believe to be the hidden immunity idol. I am a little skeeved out because we are allowed to have fake ones, and this isn't what I expected it to look like, but I don't know what I did expect. It came with this note on some very nice fake parchment paper fanciness. Hidden immunity idol. Congratulations, you have found the Mind Tribe hidden immunity idol, and then there's just the basic information on when I can play it, how I can play it, if I want to give it to somebody else, what I need to do. There's the little logo, so that's cute. Little note about me having to do this vlog. I was toying with the idea of placing a fake immunity idol back in the yellow bag and wrapped up and everything so that people wouldn't know that I had it, but they wouldn't know it was me specifically, and I decided not to do that because my tribe and I were expecting a swap very soon. We're possibly even Sunday. We're really expecting that to happen, and I would hate for one of my tribe mates to find a fake idol and then get screwed over when we get to the swap because they think they have it, and it totally messes up their game. Because the ideal right now is for all 5 of us to make it to the merge. That's really what I would like to see happen. I did take the time to make a little fake idol. I don't know if I will ever place it, if I'm ever gonna need it, but if I do ever need to place one, I have one pre-made, so I'm really hoping this is the real one and that it all works out, man.
Hello, so we didn't have to go to tribal tomorrow, which is really nice. Me and Molly were talking about today, like, how like our tribe would be like in the event of a tribe swap that we think it is like coming up, and I feel like we're just really going to try to stick together. That's like the vibe I'm picking up from it, which I think would be really good, but I just hope that it's not seen as a threat from like people from the other tribes, just because we are pretty close. Like, I hope that like whatever like energy we give off once the swap happens, we just like aren't threats.
Plan this week, as much as I would love for Zach to go home as soon as possible, and as much as I would like for Ryan to go home soon, Jemiah voted incorrectly, and the rest of my tribe does not want him in the game. They think that Zach is a better ally for us right now, considering he voted with us on that first tribal. Okay, that's fine. If you watched any of these confessionals, I've been trying to keep Jemiah in the know, or at least in the group of people who are going to make it out of this. He's given me nothing. He gave me nothing. He said he wasn't going to vote for me, and then he voted for me, then he lied about not voting for me. It makes no sense for Zach to have voted for me. It makes no sense whatsoever, unless someone was trying to like throw a hanky vote, but I think that's more of a Big Brother thing than a Survivor thing anyway, and I don't really think these people are playing that well, or that way. I get that I'm like a little bit like neurotic, but I really think that Lindsay knows how much I have her, and Cassidy knows how much I have her, and Ryan will not go against them at this point. Everyone seems to want Jemiah out. I would love for it to be Zach, I really would, but it's not my battle.
So, I don't really have all that much to talk about. Obviously, it sucks having tribal back-to-back, literally 2 days apart. But I do feel okay about where we're at. Me, Cassidy, Ryan, and Adam still have our thing going. We think Zach's on board with us, and just the next person on the chopping block is Jemiah, which is so unfortunate because I love him, literally love him, but it's got to be someone, so just is what it is. But I will say I was a little frustrated also after the challenge, because like we talked about what we were gonna do and everything, and that was good. Obviously we need to have a plan, but like everybody afterwards, I don't know about Ryan because Ryan had left at this point, but Cassidy and Adam were both just like, yeah, like I feel really good about like the plan, like I feel good, we're in a good spot, like kept using good and weren't like upset at all. And I'm just like, we lost, like why do you feel good about losing? Like I was pissed. Like that's embarrassing. To go to tribal twice in a row is embarrassing. I think we're the first tribe to do it, so I don't know what anyone's that happy about. Also, like, yeah, good, we're all on the same page, and good, it's not gonna be any of us. But like, I don't feel good about voting out Jemiah. I didn't feel good about voting out Becca. Like, you know,
This is the second tribal we've had, and it's been back to back. And I haven't had that much time to think about who I'm going to vote off. But I guess if it comes to it, I guess I'll vote off Adam. Just because I still feel like he's kind of disconnected from the rest of the tribe. But all in all, I think I'm the one that's going to get voted off.
I'm not worried. This is a stressless week for me, or stressless weekend, I would say. I would be impressed if they took me out here. I think, like, the thing is, nobody knows how good of a spot I'm in except for Lindsay. Because Lindsay and my relationship is what's really anchoring this tribe right now. we Snapchatted for a while last night. I have no worries right now. It would be stupid of them for them to take me out this week. It would be smart of them for them to take me out sometime soon. But right now, I think people are underestimating my strategic game because they think that I was convinced I was going home. Which, to some extent, I was a little bit nervous, but I definitely wasn't convinced I was going home. My game right now is solid. I said that if I had survived that tribal council that I was going to be in a good spot. I think I am in that good spot now. In a tribe swap, I don't see myself going home unless I royally screw up a challenge. I think I have enough allies across the board.
We kind of talked, we as in I was talking to Lindsay, Cassidy, and Adam, and we think we're going to vote Jemiah. He lied to Cassidy this week, at least we think he did, because I really do think Zach voted with us, and he said that he voted for Becca when it was very clear that he voted for Adam. So he lied straight to her face. I think honestly, I don't know how much of a difference what it would have made if he didn't, but the conversation would definitely be different if he had said the truth and kind of just said, hey, I'm willing to work with you guys. He hasn't reached out to me once this week, and everyone else has. I think that's another important factor, at least where my allegiances lie. I have a group chat with Cassidy, Lindsay, and Adam, and I've been texting Zach separately, and Zach does not want to vote Jemiah. However, he said he will do it if he has to. I do think he's going to be loyal. So, looking like Jemiah is going to be voted off this week. I do feel bad. I hope he doesn't have an idol. I didn't even think about that. That just occurred to me. That would be really, really bad. But yeah.
Unfortunately, my tribe has to go to tribal again, which sucks, and I'm not looking forward to it, but that is the way the game works. We lost a challenge. That's the way things go. Ryan reached out to Zach to see where his head was at, and Zach actually said that he wanted to vote Adam out because he hasn't shown that Zach that he's been trustworthy. But Zach doesn't know how closely me, Ryan, Lindsay, and Adam have been working together. As long as it's not me, I'm kind of okay with whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this challenge. If I don't get voted off, because you can't get too comfortable. We have a plan, but obviously you never know. They could be blindsiding me and I have no idea. But I am excited if I don't get voted off for this challenge. We're thinking that there could be something coming soon, like a tribe swap or something like that. So that would be interesting if that comes up. Maybe it'll be known soon about my Narcs alliance, so we'll see what happens, but that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, people need to stop giving me such good reasons to dislike them. Okay, so Zach wants to take me out now. I don't know when Ryan got this text, but it was maybe 20-30 minutes ago. Zach is oh yeah, I really like the idea of a core 4 of me, Ryan, or Zach, Ryan, Lindsay, and Cassidy, which sure, I like that core 4 too. Except it's a core 3 and then Ryan, but we're fine. But, first of all, thank you so much, Ryan, for actually sending that text over to me. I really appreciate that. I know I might have been a little bit hard on you in those first couple weeks of confessionals, but you've proven yourself to be a really good, loyal ally to me, and I really appreciate that, assuming all goes well tomorrow. I guess Jemiah didn't want me out last week, he just voted for me because that's where Becca told him to vote. But Zach now saying, oh, we have a perfectly good plan to vote Jemiah out, but no, let's just vote Adam out instead because he's gonna be less loyal to us. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna be less loyal to you. I've had no use for Zach from day one. No plan I've had has included Zach. Actually, you might be able to roll that back. Apparently I knew him before freshman year, but we've all changed. I can say I've improved. It's it could have been an easy week for Zach. He could have just gotten Jemiah out, even though Lindsay wanted Zach out this week. before Jemiah totally screwed up at the challenge and didn't vote for Becca. But now Lindsay, in theory, wants Jemiah out this week. It could easily turn on Zach. Lindsay's texting me. I'm gonna go stop his confessional and talk to Lindsay. Because Lindsay's someone I like talking to, and Zach is not someone I like talking about.
So last week, me, Ryan, Cassidy, and Lindsay voted together, and Adam. We all voted for Becca, and it worked. And she went home, but then we lost the challenge. So now we're back in the same place. And I think the plan is to once again stick with the same 5 and vote Jemiah out. I unfortunately, if we have a try, Jemiah's a threat. He's very likable, which in this game goes a long way. He's got a great personality. He's very nice. So if there were a tribe swap, or once we get to the merge, he's going to be a big threat. So if we have to get him out early tonight, I think that's the plan. If something goes awry, if something seems suspicious, I'll use my idol, because I'm not, if I'm not 100%, but we'll play it out. We'll see what happens when I get there.
Welcome back, Sole Tribe, the second tribal council, 5th overall. Ryan, talk to me about that charades or gap challenge. Now, it was random for all teams, but you guys did have some difficult charade questions. What was your thought process?
Yeah, I think we kind of set it up for the challenge. It was completely randomized. You watch the map, you stick your hand in and mix them up, but unfortunately, how it was, there was some really easy ones and some really difficult ones, and we kept getting difficult ones over and over, and not much you can do that,
Yeah. So, Jemiah, you came 2 days after first tribal council. How is it to vote out a second person off of your soul tribe?
It's really tough because I've had so much fun with everyone in this tribe, and to vote someone off again after just 2 days is really mind-boggling, I would say.
Adam, at Friday's Tribal, you received 2 votes along with Becca's 5. Becca went home. How are you feeling today, being the other person who got votes on Friday?
Yeah, originally the thought process is always well, does this mean I'm next? But the way I like to think about it is 4 of these people stuck their necks out to support me last week, and I plan to do the same thing to support the people that support me.
Do you know who that one other person who voted for you is?
Not 100%. I think there's some clues that lead in certain directions, but I tend to think of it as the people who supported me last week, if they tell me where to vote this week, which some of them may have, that's my plan again this week.
So, Lindsay, talk to me about Becca's vote a little bit. What was your thought process behind Becca? Did you vote for her?
Yeah, I think it was more strategic than anything. She kind of came out the gate putting targets on people's backs right away. So I think that just kind of isolated people right off the bat, and just because someone had to be the first to go, it just kind of made sense.
Jemiah, with just 2 days, 1.5 technically, between Friday and today's tribal council, how hard is it to talk as a tribe together on the vote?
I would say for me at least, it was tough being in the vulnerable spot to reach out to people, but at the same time, you have to do what has to be done, and you have to do what's best for the tribe.
So, Adam, some people speculate, typically in Survivor there's a tribe swap before a merge. Now, with the tribe swap kind of being floated through in the air, how essential do you think this vote is as a tribe?
Yeah, I think if we can come out of this with 2 votes that everyone left in the tribe has voted together twice, we have so much bonded potential that when other tribes, I don't know how their votes went, but if people voted against each other and they're still in the game, there's bad blood there that we can capitalize on.
Who's that? Talk to me about what Adam said. Do you think trust is what symbolizes this vote? Because there could be a swap coming?
100%. I think trust is one of the biggest parts of this game. It's tough. Like you said, we only had 2 days from council to council. Not a lot of time to register that, really process it. But if tribes were to swap, then I would certainly have trust in some. Not as much in others, just because I'm forming relationships strongly with some people, not as strong with others. But like we've been saying all along, this tribe gets along really well. So I think like I said,
come out stronger, and I think we're going to handle it.
Cassidy, let's talk about it. Now, you guys met two clues. Becca could have easily went home with it last tribal council, but it also could be with you guys. Do you think it's still here?
I think there's definitely the possibility. I think we're still at the point where, like, obviously we've had the time to like develop relationships, but I wouldn't really blame anybody at this point if they have the idol to not tell anybody. Like that to me doesn't really show his trust at all. Like, but I think it definitely could still be out there, and that somebody could have it.
So, I'm going to do something different here. We're going to raise our fingers. So, from 1 being you feel safe, you're good, you're confident, you're not going to come today, to 10, you're very nervous. How are you feeling right now? Our numbers here. You got a 7, 5 from 7 from Adam, 5 from Cassidy, 4 from Lindsay, and a 5 from Ryan. Lindsay, why do you say 4?
I don't even know. I was just shooting somewhere in the middle. Careful, right?
Alright, Jemiah, why do you say 5?
Yeah, I guess I'm just somewhere in the middle. Like, I'm not sure at all.
And Adam, you got 2 votes last time. Why do you say 7 this time?
I think you asked and answered the question together there, Luke. No, I think, like, honestly, I never want to feel safe in this game, but I feel trust. And I think trust is more important than feeling safe.
Cassidy, what do you think this vote, with a potential swap coming soon, could do for your tribe moving forward in the game?
I think obviously like we don't want to vote anybody off, but because we have to, like I think that by making a smaller tribe, it could either make us all a lot closer and united in a potential swap, or in the case that we don't swap, that'll make for some interesting dynamics in the weeks to come, because we'll end up, the smaller it is, we'll have to end up splitting and things could happen, so it could go either way.
Alright, with that, it's time to vote. Zach, you are first.
Oh, you done this.
Once the votes are read, the shooting is final. The person voted out has to become the process area immediately. I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and wants to play it, now will be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. Big. First vote. Jemiah. Jemiah. Cassidy. Jemiah, 1 vote Cassidy, 3 votes Ryan. Jemiah. 3 votes Jemiah, 1 vote Cassidy, 2 votes Ryan. And the 5th person voted off from Syrvivor Syracuse Mind, Body, Soul, Jemiah. Good vote.
Follow him on TikTok.
Yeah, follow him on TikTok. Maya, try this one. Bye, guys. We can still hang out.
Oh, yeah.
Sole Tribe, after what? 3 challenges straight in a row, and then 2 tribal councils, and now we're down to a solid 5. Hopefully that stays solid with this game. I'll see you guys. That's all I have for you tonight. Thank you. Alright. Next time on Syrvivor. Mind, body, and soul come together as a tribe swap, switches up the game. New dynamics form as the game shifts from 3 tribes to 2 tribes. And the classic college survivor challenge throw the game into chaos as contestants are tempted like never before.
One thing I will say is I'm definitely not surprised. I feel like I should have reached out to people more and establish more relationships. I'm focused on it was fun being here, but I did see this coming. Ryan has an alliance with 4 other people, so that's what kind of messed me up a little bit. Cause like I realized that Ryan's strategy is perfect, and yeah, I choose passive.
There's 1 or 2 more people I would prefer this to be.
I'm sorry we had to vote someone out. Also, make sure next time you're reaching out to more people. Look up TikTok.
It had to be done. It's really sad because everybody loves him, but he just hasn't been playing the game.
I don't feel 100% about this. Jemiah's a really good friend, but he's really likable, and that can go a long way in this game. I think he's the guy to get out right now.
It was nice seeing you guys.